everyone အားလုံးပဲမင်္ဂလာပါရှင်
Yao Zhang Shaidai.
Halo semuanya.
สบายดีพ่อแม่พี่น้องทุกคน
สวัสดีค่ะทุกคน
Xin chào mọi người. Apa kabar semua? We are excited to welcome you to the first Southeast Asian celebration. It is long overdue to honor our Southeast Asian students. Southeast Asians are comprised of Vietnamese, Cambodian, Laos, Burmese, Indonesians, Thai, Hmong, Min, Malaysians, Chin, Kachin, Karen, Kernese, and many more. We want to honor our cultural identities and extend our congratulations to all our Southeast Asian students and family members. For everyone's safety, we are hosting our first Southeast Asian celebration virtually. My name is Jenny Wing. I am the Wellness and Empowerment Specialist for the Arab, Asian, and Pacific Islander Student Achievement at the Office of Equity. Over the pandemic, students have overcome a variety of challenges: online schooling, staying safe and isolated, and wearing masks every day to get their education. Now it is their time to celebrate your accomplishments, dedication to your education, and the graduating class of 2022. We will have an exciting lineup of performances from local community organizations and members. We're highlighting Southeast Asian students on the honor roll with a 3.0 and higher, showing the resilience of improving their GPA, and acknowledging perfect attendance from all grades. Last but not least, showcasing all our Southeast Asian seniors graduating the class of 2020. I hope you're taking the time to celebrate our young people and their successes. Thank you for joining us. We would like to share some of our cultural performances. Lion dance is a traditional art form that combines the skills of Asian dance and martial arts. It is a combination of both Chinese and Vietnamese cultures. Please welcome the lion dance performance from the Cal Berkeley Vietnamese Student Association Lion Dance team.
Hi everyone, my name is Tiffany. I'm actually from Oakland, so great to be performing for y'all. I hope you guys enjoy our performance, and if you guys want to learn more about us, check us out on Instagram at CalPSA Lion Dance. Hope to see you at our future performances.
have our first guest speaker, Kyla Johnson Trammell. She has a long-standing history in education and a major impact on Oakland Public Schools and the community. Kyla was born in East Oakland and attended Montclair Elementary and Montero Middle School. Kyla dedicated her life to education and is now the superintendent of Oakland Unified School District. She has some words of wisdom to share with our Southeast Asian students.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to our Southeast Asian Honor Roll celebration. I'm so happy everyone could be able to join us virtually to honor and to celebrate and to experience joy even during some of these challenging times. Tonight we're going to be honoring in a lot of different ways about 981 students. We're going to be honoring close to 140 high school students who will be graduating, going on to experience post-secondary success. We're going to be honoring students who've received perfect attendance, and we're going to be honoring 6th through 12th graders who have received a GPA of 3.0 and higher, over 600 students. Now tell me that is not a reason to celebrate. Tell me that's not a reason to be out of your seats, even if you're in your homes, and have a smile on your face and just beam with excitement on how wonderful our students have done. And we know why. Even by itself, it's amazing to see our students accomplish so much, for them to see their own growth, and to be a part of that story of motivation. But particularly during these last 2 years, with the increase of violence that we've seen in our Asian American community, with all of the trials and tribulations of the pandemic, with all of these challenges, it's even more amazing and more important for our students to know that we see them, that we love them, that we see how resilient they are, that we see how courageous they are, and that we just continue to let them know the value of education and the value of continuing to pursue excellence. So let's wrap around our students, let's love them tonight, let's celebrate them, and we look forward to having even more celebrations just to make sure that we are continuing to do better to make Oakland Unified School District a community of inclusivity of all students from all backgrounds and all ethnicities. So thank you again for joining, and let the celebration begin.
Thank you so much, Superintendent, for your motivational words to our Southeast Asian students. We are honoring our middle school students who earned a 3.0 or higher and showed resilience in improving their GPA over the years. Middle school students have started their middle school experience at home, survived during the pandemic, and just recently started school in person. It is a joy to see how they were able to maintain their grades and soar even higher. We will now recognize our middle school students and begin the honor roll and resilience category. Now we have a congratulatory message for our students and family members from John Tran, an alumni of Oakland High School, class of 97. He worked for the East Bay Asian Youth Center, also known as the BASI, for 16 years, and 10 years stationed at Oakland High School, and 6 years at Dewey Academy. He dedicated his career to changing students' lives and providing skills to prepare young people for life after high school.
Hey guys, this is John Tran here. I want to congratulate all the folks that's doing super awesome and that's graduating this year, 2022. My name is John Tran. I'm a outdoor education director over at the BASI, East Bay Asian Youth Center. Been with the program for the last 15 years, and doing this awesome video to share some inside light about the awesome journey that you guys are gonna embark in the next couple of years. So I'm gonna keep 100 with you guys, okay? It ain't gonna be easy, not at all. And what makes the situation worse is there's a lot of craziness that's going on in this world. But there are many, many tools that y'all have in your disposal, in your hand. And it's up to you if you decided that you want to use that to better yourself and better your situation. So I'm gonna let y'all know about a little bit about some of my struggle that I noticed with myself, and hopefully you guys can use some of that. Okay, so for me is this: it's okay. It's like it's really, really okay to make a mistake, and it's okay to admit that you made a mistake. But the key is, once you make that mistake and you're able to acknowledge it, that's when you know you're grown as a person. And when you're grown as a person, that's when you know that you're moving forward in your life. So, with that being said, our parents didn't escape all the drama in the old country just so that you're unable to be a little bit more successful than they are. I don't think, honestly, deep down inside, they're asking a lot. I think that if they know that you're safe, I think that if they know that you're healthy and happy and you're able to provide for yourself and for your family in the future, I think truly that's probably one of the greatest dreams that your parents can ever imagine for you. The whole notion of living in a big house, driving fancy car, that's the Hollywood dream, right? But I think as Asian American and Southeast Asian American, I think our core value is a little bit different. And it's very easy to get that taken away and be manipulated from all the Western culture that people throw at us, you know, the social media, all the new gadgets and fashions that we see on TV or on the phone. If you know you're keeping it real for yourself, if you know you're keeping it real for your family, that's all that it really matters. Is just keep it 100%. You know, get in where you fit in, stay in your own lane, and enjoy yourself. This world is so big not to really live to its full potential. So with that being said, congratulations, class of 2022. Hope you guys have a great summer. Anybody looking for a job and you want to go ahead and work as a camp counselor, come holla at your boy John Trent over here at Ebasi. Otherwise, talk to you guys later.
Now we would like to present the next category of high school students who achieved a 3.0 or higher, giving them the status on the honor roll. From the Omicron variant to international wars, Black Lives Matter, and anti-Asian hate movements, students were still able to maintain a 3.0 or higher and improve their GPA over the years. They demonstrated academic excellence. Congratulations, students, for your hard work, and we hope you continue on this path of success and excellence. Southeast Asian representation is important, but also the diversity of our identity. We have Giang Tran, co-director of Asian Refugee United and a proud Vietnamese immigrant. Their goal is to liberate Asian refugees and queer API communities. They're here to share some words of congratulations and provide some advice on ways to continue with your journey.
Chào mọi người, mình tên là Giang. Hi everybody, my name is Giang. I go by they, them pronouns, and right now I am on the ancestral and ceded land of the Chochenyo-speaking Ohlone people. I was born in Vietnam, and my dad's side is from Hue, and my mom's side is from Saigon, also known as Ho Chi Minh City right now. And I am a co-director at Asian Refugees United and a co-founder and collective member at Kitty Cafe Collective. And my work really wanting to uplift, heal, and nourish our community, the queer and trans community, the Southeast Asian diaspora, and also mostly, all people that has been affected by displacement, the violence that many of our parents and ancestors and elders, generation has to go through because of war violence, because of destruction of land, many of these things, and the resilience that they also held, for us to be here. And that resilience, right, that strength, that courage also passed down to us, is also passed down to you. So really big congratulations for all of you. Passing flowers are around, and I hope that you all feel really proud and feel really happy and very content with the things that you're able to achieve this year, right? Like whether that being able to make like great friendships, connections, being able to come out of your shell more, being able to voice what you need, being able to achieve a higher grade and moving forward, to your next journey. And I remember, being first immigrated and had to navigate the school system by myself, and learning a new language is really hard. And even if my parents wanted to help me, there were many challenges why they can't. And having great counselors, having great friends that supported me was really important. So I hope you all continue to know that you're not alone, and that you have myself, you have many great mentors and teachers and friends that you can lean on to continue to be together and move forward on the journey, and continue to achieve the things that you want, achieve the dreams that you have, and continue to be able to explore and fully express yourself, and continue to feel full in your wholeness. So really big congratulations, and so much love for you all. And I hope that you can feel a big hug from me. So thank you, and big congratulations.
Thank you, Giang, for your comfort, and hope to pass out more flowers to you as well. As you know, it is an uphill battle to maintain grades and even improve them. But we have amazing high school students thriving and overcoming that challenge by improving their GPA over the years. From a 1.0 GPA to a 3.0 GPA, we can now witness students can overcome anything if they put their mind to it. Now we are honoring our next category for resilience and congratulating our high school students for their academic improvements. The next category is 100% perfect attendance for grade K to 12. We wanted to include all grade levels for having 100% perfect attendance. To go to school every day, in and out, during the pandemic is admirable, and in awe of students' dedication to their education. May you continue to push forward and attend school with motivation and strength. Here are the recipients. The Oakland Unified School District collaborates with different agencies and organizations to uplift our students and share life-changing opportunities. Arab Asian Pacific Islander Student Achievement, APISA, collaborates with APAL, Asian Youth Promoting Advocacy and Leadership. APAL builds API communities from the ground up and encourages our API students to use their voice and advocate for change while expressing their culture and identity through art and performance. Now we will have our next guest speaker, Rumine Hang, the co-director of APAL, to share some words of wisdom.
Hello everyone, Jimmy Psua. My name is Rumine Hong. I am co-director at APAL. My pronouns are she, they, and if you speak Khmer, Kwat. Congratulations to all of the folks getting promoted, all of the people graduating this year. It is amazing that you get to be celebrated in this way, and I am very honored to be a part of this journey with you. I was born and raised in Oakland. I'm a proud Bulldog. I graduated from Oakland Tech. I was born to a refugee family. And I understand that whether you're coming from an immigrant family or a refugee family, that the transition here is not always going to be easy. If you were born here, your experiences here are not always going to feel easeful. And you have a community that's, with you 100% of the way. I was fortunate enough to grow up with a lot of youth programs, after school programs that really helped me to find my voice. A lot of people who helped bring me up, helped shape how I see myself, and understand the power that I possess as a young person, and how I relate to others. And sometimes I feel like I make more sense through my art. I am an artist. And I have a poem that I actually wanted to dedicate to everyone, to all the students today. I actually wrote it in grad school, which you should know, if you want your education to take you that far, you can totally do it. And if you see a different path for yourself, if you have a different passion, then do that too, do it with love, do it with compassion, do it with integrity, do it with intention. There is value in everything that we choose to do, as long as we're, not hurting ourselves or other people in the process. So this piece I wrote in grad school as I was finishing, and it was inspired by just me thinking about my entire journey and the things that I've had to come across and experience, and just reminding myself that the world is not always going to feel kind, and that's okay, because the town got you. I'm rooting for you, and this piece is called For My People. This poem is for my people, the Seas, refugees from the war-torn countries of Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam. The Hmong, Mien, Lao, and Cham, the Khmer, the Khmu, the Vietnamese, and all the indigenous ethnicities you don't really hear about, the stateless. This poem is for my people whose land have been carved by the knife of colonization, whose tongues twist to speak words transcribed through Romanization. This poem is for boat people. This poem is for brave people who had to leave home. This poem is for Oak Park, Grove Street, the Villes. This poem is for the Pole, North Oakland before the gentrification. This poem is for refugee children. We were the originators of Asian fusion, like KFC and steamed rice, like stir-fried sausage links, like rooster sauce on everything. This poem is for the dearly deported, born foreign and yet torn a strange homeland, for refugees that served sentences then got sentenced to banishment. This poem is for the locked up. This poem is for the caught up, the locked up, the roses in concrete, the lotuses rising. This poem is for those who found refuge in hip-hop. Even if we look different, we have the same drum rhythm to keep the ciphers going, to keep the people going. This poem is for the rockers, the writers, the MCs, the DJs, the ones formerly silent, the ones thought of inherently violent. Call it a gang, call it a crew. All my people knew is that we needed space to be, so we created it. This poem is for model minority myth propaganda. This poem is for proponents of divide and conquer. This poem is for those who don't believe the lies. This poem is for folks thinking UC Davis is 40% Asian, so we must have made it. This poem is for the 60% of Cambodians and Laotians in the US who don't even make it out of high school. This poem is for child translators. Yes, it's a heavy load to carry. No, other kids don't have to do it, but just know you are important. You are valued. Your family thanks you. This poem is for the elders who talk story, passing on oral histories, her stories that teach and inspire. This poem is for you to see me. This poem is for visibility. This poem is for solidarity. And if you feel me or anything I just named, if you're an ally, see parallels, or experience the same, then this poem is for you too.
Every year, APAL hosts May Arts, a cultural performance that highlights students' ethnic origins and identity. Through May Arts, Southeast Asian students can fully experience and understand their culture and embrace their tradition through dance, spoken word, acting, and many more. We have heard great things from our API community. Now, let's see some great performances from our Southeast Asian students at May Arts. Thank you, APAL, for providing us with an amazing cultural artistic experience. Our next guest speaker is Stanley Pun, co-director of APAL, who worked closely with APAL ever since his years attending Oakland Public Schools.
What's up, y'all? My name's Stanley, GPR, he, him, his, co-director at APAL, Building API Community Power, based out in Oakland. We work with API students to build their leadership and political awareness to move them towards action to create a better Oakland. I want to first start off by congratulating the hundreds of students that are either graduating or moving on to the next grade next year for y'all achievements. It's not an easy feat, especially being Southeast Asian growing up in Oakland. I think there's a lot of different things that we've had to navigate over the years, particularly representation, you know, like it was a hard thing for the Southeast Asian community to be seen way back in the day when I was a young person. But, you know, I think there's been a lot of positive moves in the right direction, disaggregating data, really understanding the needs and the histories and the context of Southeast Asian communities. And it's really up to the next generation for y'all to kind of keep that ball rolling, be proud of who you are, trust in the resiliency of our community and our families. It's not an easy feat to immigrate here as refugees and make it, you know. So, you know, there's, you know, decades, hundreds of years of history of us figuring out a way to make a way. And you might not find it immediately, right? College might not be for everyone. Careers might shift around, but trust the process, trust yourselves, that you'll figure out a way to make a way. Appreciate y'all. Congratulations again.
We asked our teachers, staff, and community leaders to nominate students who fit under one or more of the following categories. The first category is community leadership and service. Students who show leadership in dedicating their time to serve their community and better Oakland. Cultural preservation and promotion. Students who proudly highlight and value their traditions, identity, and culture without fear or reservation. Resiliency and warrior spirit. Students who continuously fight for what is right and overcome any challenges they may face, whether it's academic or social responsibility. Unity and solidarity. Students who are able to move mountains to bring students, families, and communities together for one purpose and vision. Here's the list of names and categories each student leader was nominated for. Thank you to all the teachers, community members, staff, and admin that nominated all these amazing students for their leadership, dedication to their education, and cultural preservation. Congratulations, class of 2022. You have survived a pandemic, civil unrest, wearing a mask consistently, and a ton of changes in the world, all while successfully completing your senior year. We are all so proud of you. Here are our graduating seniors. Big thanks to everyone who is watching and coming to support their students and their academic achievements. A reminder to embrace your culture, identity, and heritage while reaching for your goals. Congratulations to all the students on the honor roll and graduating seniors of the class of 2022. You did it, and you overcame many obstacles, and now you can move on to your next chapter of your life. Please remember that this is the beginning of our appreciation for our Southeast Asian students. We will continue to highlight our students next year. Again, thank you, and see you next time.